can we do something fun here for a second? At least it'll be fun for me anyway. We'll
Yes,
see.
go ahead.
We have an audience, and so I'm just going to ask for all the people here on this feed and also on Facebook right now. We're going to tap into all those people right now. So I'm just connecting into all of you and holding you as one.
There's only like 2 or 3 on Facebook, probably.
Well, but you know what? But that's okay. The replay, it doesn't matter. There'll be a lot of people because I've shared this on my Facebook page, and there'll be people watching this in replay. So this isn't just for now live. I'm very hopefully being clear. This is for replay too. So I'm moving into that. And so right now, there's 2 elements of the 5 elements that are talking very strongly. The top one right now is actually water, and that has the organ systems of kidney and bladder in there. So of the 2, bladder is even stronger than kidney. Bladder is meaning a priority for meaning to be addressed. Bladder is the longest meridian that runs in the body. It starts here at the intercanthus, runs over the top of the head, runs all the way back. All of this infrastructure is all bladder, pretty much running down to the little toe. All right, so there's that one. We're going to lock into that one and tag it. Now we're going to move over into the other one that showed up, which was metal, which we're moving into right now here in the North American part of the world, continent, I should say, because we have fall coming up, and that is the time of lung and of large intestine, which is organ systems under metal, right?
I was mentioning lung at the beginning. Thank you for saying that. I was like, okay, at least there's a reason, because I don't always know. Anyway, go on.
So we're going to move, and we're going to connect into those, all right? So I mentioned earlier, I'm holding those right here. I've got them tagged. So I'm going to mention the password phrase, which is basically 2 paragraphs that summarize the core purpose of what happens when you do Pon Gu Shen Gong. And it goes like this: take kindness and benevolence as basis. Take frankness and friendliness to heart. Speak with reason. Treat with courtesy. Act with emotion, and accomplish results. And I realize it's an imperfect translation from Cantonese into English because those are very different languages. But I think you get the idea.
Can you just say it again?
Well, I'm going to say it over and over again because right now I'm tapped into the absolute fear pattern that's sitting within this group right now, in your kidneys, in your bladder channel, and I'm going to tap into the absolute overwhelming, for many of you, sorrow. That's the word that comes up, not just grief, not just sadness, sorrow. And I'm tapped into that right now. And I'm going to say that password phrase over and over again, and I want you to feel what happens inside of you. Take kindness and benevolence as basis. Take frankness and friendliness to heart. Speak with reason. Treat with courtesy. Act with emotion. And accomplish results. Take kindness and benevolence as basis. Take frankness and friendliness to heart. Speak with reason. Treat with courtesy. Act with emotion and accomplish results. Take kindness and benevolence as basis. Take frankness and friendliness to heart. Speak with reason. Treat with courtesy. Act with emotion and accomplish results. I'm going to have a request. I have a request for all of you. For the fear that you're having inside right now, just play along with me for a second. You can always take your fear back. You can generate new fear. Your sorrow and your fear, if you could pretend like for a moment, those are actually things that are stored in your body, and you could just inhale and exhale and release those from your body right now as I'm doing this. Please do so and then see what you feel. Take kindness and benevolence as basis. Take frankness and friendliness to heart. Speak with reason. Treat with courtesy. Act with emotion and accomplish results. Take kindness and benevolence as basis. Take frankness and friendliness to heart. Speak with reason. Treat with courtesy. Act with emotion and accomplish results. One more time, take kindness and benevolence as basis. Take frankness and friendliness. Two hearts. Speak with reason. Treat with courtesy. Act with emotion and accomplish results. So all I was doing right there was connecting into those patterns and getting some energy moving into them, and then starting to move them out and absorb what was sitting inside. Now, some of you may have felt something. Some of you may have felt a lot. It may hit you later. Some may come away just going, I didn't feel a damn thing. So
Definitely felt the like sort of like an energy wave come down over the top of the head, and then it's like you're sort of like stirring it around, which is interesting. And I don't know, maybe you are aiming it up there, maybe you're not, but it's interesting that you guys have a password phrase. And honestly, thank you for doing that, by the way. Seriously felt it. Interesting that you have a password phrase, that's even an aspect of the, actually, I can feel it. It literally did something to my throat, because I can, as I'm talking, I'm like, whoa, wow. There's
a reason for it, Matthew. The reason we say that password phrase is because it keeps many ancient practitioners of Qigong, they would treat a couple of people and go eat a chicken. I mean, it would like they were pulling themselves. Yeah. And so when you do Pong Shingon, which I do 3+ hours collectively every day,
nice.
of the moving, non-moving, and advanced form, in order to increase my bandwidth, and of course what I want to store in my flesh, my field, and so on. And so by the password phrase, it allows me to move, it allows it to move through me. Again, I want to be very, very clear. I am not much. The only thing I have going for me is I am diligent. I'm a diligent person when it comes to things I care about. And I care about the cultivation of and the tempering of my heart and soul.
Yeah.
So when I say that password phrase, it moves through me.